But what a way to grab a series win! Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Phillies video cast. You're recapping last night's game of the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers as the Phillies defeat the Brewers by a final score of 5-4 as they win the series last night in South Philly at Citizens Bank Park. Just what a great job by the Phillies there in the bottom. First thing, Didi hitting a grand slam. Of course, they only collected one hit the rest of the ball game from that point on. Just that's pretty anemic and pathetic, but a win is a win. Now, guys, before getting this video, please subscribe if you have not yet. Please show notification bell, please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and let's get into this. So, what a great job. Didi, yes, indeed, getting the job done there in the first inning. You love to see it in grand style, hitting a grand slam. Reese Hoskins also driving in the run of the RBI single. No Bryce Harper. Again, we're able to win 3 games earlier without Bryce Harper, right? All the one-run games. What's going on with one-run games for the Phils? This crazy, right? I mean, this absolutely nuts. I mean, a lot of these one-run games, I mean, it's just absolutely insane. It's insane, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's just like I've never seen this before. There's a lot of one-run games, so no question about it. Chase Anderson, he was pretty decent. Talk about this a little bit later, but pick up this scoring summary. All started in the bottom first inning. We put the pressure on the team when you score first. I always talk about that. Reese Hoskins, he singles on a line drive to right field. They go in the other way. I know that's a good sign out of Reese going the other way. No question. Andrew McCutcheon comes around to score, and the Phillies now take a 1-0 lead. What a great way to start the ball game. Hoskins hit the ball hard. There's no question about it, and giving the Phillies a 1-0 lead. And Didi, we still have nobody out, and he hits a grand slam to right field, a towering shot. His 4th of the season. That scores Miller, Hoskins, and GT. And the Phillies now extend the lead now a 5-0 ball game. So up 5-0 in the bottom first with nobody out, right? I understand we collected one hit the rest of the ball game, but boy, oh boy, I mean, what a great way to start the ball game. Starting off in grand style, Didi. This guy loves leaving the bases loaded. He also hit a few grand slams last season, and he does it yet again, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, this guy, just like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. He loves hitting with the bases loaded. Hopefully this, it's a jump start for him. We all know he kind of went through a little dry, so he's been swinging a hotter bat as of late. There's no question about it. So in grand style, he does it. And then at the top of the 3rd inning, and it looked like the Brewers were able to get 2 out of this play. Obviously, Garcia singles on a line drive to center fielder. Enzo Kane scores. Daniel Vogelbach, who was originally called safe at home, the call was overturned and he was ruled out. And Dewar threw him out. I mean, that was awesome. I mean, that was really awesome. And JT applied the tag. So originally called safe, the call was overturned. And who knows what happened? That call wouldn't have been overturned. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's not even talk about that, right? So the Brewers only get 1 out of the play now. A 5-1 ball as they get on the board. Then in the top of the 5th inning, Taylor overs on a fly ball to left field, a solo shot, and it's a little bit closer now, a 5-2 ball game, his 3rd home run of the season, and just like it's always scary. It's always scary. Chase Anderson pitching against his former squad last night. Then obviously Garcia, he singles on a ground ball to center field up the middle. Enzo Kane and Daniel Vogelbach score a 2 RBI single. And the Brewers inch a little bit closer now, 5-4 ball game. This is a 1-run ball game. You all know the Phillies, as I said before, love the 1-run ball games. But that's your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. The Phillies win 5-4 as they win the series and have the chance to sweep down the Baby Blues. Zach Lear, 105 business person special start. So hopefully they can do it. But other than that first inning, not much out of the offense, but boy, a win is a win. And Jose Alvarado, just a scary top of the 9th inning. I mean, it wasn't like it wasn't like the Brewers had the bases loaded, but still, it wasn't a 1-2-3 clean inning. No question about that. But Andrew McCutcheon getting the knock, now batting 194. He just needs to get that average up there. He just does. Brad Miller, after hitting that 3-run homer the night before, he goes hitless. But Reese Hoskins going the other way, the RBI single. That was great to see. JT drawing the 2 walks. Didi with that grand slam. It was only 1 hit with a grand slam. And doing it in grand style. Alec Bohm, over 3 with 3 strikeouts. I mean, it's just like, dude, what is wrong with this guy? I don't know what to say anymore. I just don't know what to say anymore. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Like, how many times am I gonna say he's pressing? He's trying too hard. I just don't know what it is with Alec Bohm anymore. I'm just like, what's wrong? Like, it's gotta be mental. It's gotta be mental. I just don't know what is wrong with Alec Bohm. I really don't, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of answers. I'm tired of trying to think about it. I just don't know what's wrong with Alec Bohm. There's just something wrong with him. And I don't know what it's going to take for this guy. It's like, wake up. I mean, it's just like, wake up. Like, what's going on? Like, it's just like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. But Dewar getting another knock last night. You love to see that, but he's getting his average up now at 111. Boy, oh boy. I have a little injury updates to talk about in a little bit, but Scott King recalled due to some of these injuries. He got on that bat tonight, coming off the bench and struck out. But Chase Anderson, 4 to third, 4 hits, 3 runs, all 3 were earned, 4 walks and 2 strikeouts. Not terrible. I mean, this is your number 5 guy, right? He was supposed to be your number 5 guy. I mean, not terrible. I mean, you saw he kind of ran into some trouble there later in the start, but I mean, not the worst start in the world. There's no question about it. I mean, he has a 5.54 ERA. I mean, that's not very good, of course, but it's not like the guy's an 80 ERA either. So, not a terrible start. He doesn't have the best stuff. I mean, you saw how good he was in 2017. He was a member of the Milwaukee Brewers. We all know he's not that same pitcher anymore, but he's a shell of his former self. I mean, it's just like he's not dreadful. But Joe Germero, I mean, another just rough, appearance out of the Phillies bullpen, only going 3rd inning around that run. But Brandon Kinsler, he needed this tonight. Like nice, I mean, I understand a lot of it. A nice inning in the 3rd out of the Phillies bullpen. Matt Moore got an appearance out of the Phillies bullpen last night, pitched an inning and walked and struck out a batter. And Dio Santos, I mean, hopefully you want him in the lineup card, right? I mean, hopefully, he was eligible for last night's ball game. Thankfully, an inning, 1 hit, the 1 strikeout, and Jose Alvarado closes it out as he gets his 2nd save of the season. Walk and 2 strikeouts. That was scary. Marco Enzo came on just 4 pitches. He was able to get a strikeout to end the ball game. So it's absolutely crazy. This absolutely just oh my goodness, the drama, right? I mean, you saw how just the drama in the top of the ninth. It's just like, and my dad made this point. When can you ever just sit down and watch a Phillies game and relax? Like, I mean, my dad made an excellent point. When can you ever just sit down and watch a Phillies game and relax? Like, never. Like, it's always at your edge of the seat. With this bullpen, I mean, it's just like, it's too close for comfort. But nevertheless, a win is a win, as I said. The Phillies get 1 game above 500, which you love to see. They needed this win. They really, really did. Take a look at divisional scores. The Mets lost the first game of doubleheader, but take a look at a few of the other scores. The Giants are starting to go back down to earth a little bit now. 18-13 have they lost. How about the Baltimore Orioles? Congratulations to John Means on throwing a no-hitter. Absolutely outstanding. Absolutely outstanding out of the Baltimore Orioles. Congratulations. And take a look at the other divisional scores. The Marlins defeated the Diamondbacks 8-0, and the Nationals lose again as to the Braves 5-3. So the Nationals, they're not doing too well recently. So they lost the past 2 games. So they did have a brief stint in first place, but the past couple of games they have not really been. There's no question about that. So against the Atlanta Braves. So. And I'm going to say it before, I'm not a big fan of their uniforms. I understand it's not really a big deal. They look like spring training uniforms. I understand they are the uniforms that were worn back in 2019 spring training. I can't stand that hat. I just don't like their new hat at all. I think it looks like a batting practice hat. It was a batting practice hat. I like the curly W much better. I'm not a fan of those uniforms. I understand it's not really that big a deal. But I'm not a big fan. The Yankees are starting to play much better, right? You saw they won 6-3 against the Astros as the Astros were booed so badly and they returned to the Bronx, and we all know that the Yankees kind of got the worst of that exchange in 2017. So there definitely are some more feelings there against the Astros from the Yankees fans. And I think it's pretty much. I mean, I think it's justified. I mean, there's no question about it. I think it's deserved. You cheat and you're gonna get booed. I mean, you should. And I understand it's in the past, but people are not going to forget that. People are not going to forget that. Bryce Harper, still no Bryce Harper. He's still day to day. We didn't get to see him even pinch hit. I mean, that's not a very good sign, right? And I just hope stint on the IL is not what is coming. I don't think so, but it concerns me a little bit. There's no question about that. Hopefully he rests up and gets healthy. Last thing we need is for him to go on the IL, so just play it safe. I like what Joe's doing, just play it safe. But some injury updates. Roman Quinn placed on the 10-day injured list. He's a laceration of the right index finger, and he's placed on the 10-day injured list. And then Matt Joyce also placed on the 10-day injured list with a right calf strain. So we have 2 players go down as we recall Scott Kingery and Mickey Moniak. So they're back up to the big leagues. So Scott Kingery, like I said before, did get at bat and he struck out. Came off the bench and struck out. But Gene Segura, he's tearing up down there in Lehigh Valley. So hopefully he's coming back up here soon. Ronald Torres also on that rehab assignment. So hopefully we get those 2 guys back, especially Gene. We need Gene back in this lineup. I mean, Gene really is I was talking to somebody earlier, and they think that Gene, they have a little theory, they think that Gene is what, the guy that really completes his Phillies lineup, not only because he's just a contact hitter, but just like he just makes his team better because he collects a lot of hits and he gets on base. There's no question. I understand he doesn't have the best walk ability and he doesn't have the very good plate vision and good plate discipline, but the fact that he's just a hit machine, just draws so many hits and I mean, just like it's amazing. He's also a very good defensive second baseman. He really is. He's much better at second base defensively. And I think he's, somewhat of the missing piece to this lineup somewhat, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely been a bit, troublesome, having him in the starting lineup recently, going down with that injury. So I just cannot wait to have Gene Segura coming back to this team. I just can't wait. So hopefully, I don't think we're far away, ladies and gentlemen. We're not that far away. So for today's ball game, the 105 start, Brandon Woodruff 2-0 with a 1.80 ERA, going at Zach Lear 2-2 with a 3.49 ERA, breaking out the baby list for the first time this season today. I'm just so excited. I cannot wait to see Zach Lear first time appearing in the baby blue uniform. It's a few takeaways from last night's ball game before I go. We need to score more. I mean, we can't just give up after the first inning. Didi Gregorius, you love to see that, hitting that grand slam, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we need to do more. There's no question about that. We need to do more. We need to, we just get content with that. We only got one hit the rest of the game. One hit. That's pathetic. I mean, we didn't hit the ball that hard the rest of the ball game. And it wasn't like we were facing like the best bullpen in baseball. There's simply no excuse for that. So a win is a win nevertheless, but you got to clean it up. The bullpen is scary. Jose Alvarado, he just can't locate. I understand last night was a win, but he just can't locate. Like that's the thing that really concerns me with him is that his location. I mean, it's just like it's not like he just scares me. He really, really does. I mean, he just gives me a heart attack. And boy, oh boy, it was a scare. It's always a nail biter. How about the one-run games? I mean, the Phillies love the one-run games. It's just like I've never seen anything like that. It's absolutely crazy. Just like so many of our games are just one-run games. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Please hit the notification bell. Please like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Check out the social media link in the description section at Phillies Sounds of Instagram, TikTok, Finance Instagram. Call or text 267-225-3392. Email me, philliestownsstove@gmail.com. 105 the first pitch today, the finale of the 4-game set. Let's get the brooms out today. At least we won the series. Brandon Woodruff going against Zach Lear, picking up the baby blues. I can't wait to wear it this afternoon, or going to be probably this evening. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I am Luke, and I'll talk to you later. Let's go Phillies. 105 this afternoon. I'll see you.